Hey guys, welcome back. Week one. This is BU 720, Entrepreneurial Finance. Again, I'm Dr. Patrick, and I wanted to help uh, walk through this first week and sort of set the foundation for the course here. So, when we this week here is all about clarifying your project's financial context. Even if your ILIDP doesn't involve raising money directly, we're going to help explore your assumptions and your resource needs and your stakeholder implications. Remember, this course isn't about creating a business pitch from scratch. Instead, we're layering financial wisdom into the important work that you're already doing in your ILIDP. So, financial assumptions and strategic fit. Really, your first assignment is titled that, but this is what it really means. So every project, whether it's launching a ministry, redesigning an organizational process, or creating a leadership development initiative, has financial implications. And whether we name them or not, they're still there. So you're going to start by looking at your project and asking a few key questions. So, what assumptions am I making about money, resources, or support? Who's funding that project, or who could? That's important. And what tools or technology or people are needed in order to make it work? How do those needs connect to the mission and the long term impact of your organization? So, let me give you an example. So, let's say your project is focusing on a new training initiative for volunteers in a nonprofit setting. And you may think of that as a financial project, that it isn't, but it is. You'll likely need some kind of digital platform, and there's a cost for that. You're also going to need curriculum resources, licenses, or time. You're going to need time from other staff members. There's a labor value, maybe even food or some kind of hospitality cost, just for having people involved in the project. So your financial assumptions matter, even if you're not applying for a grant. You're making a budgetary and resource-based decision. So the goal of this assignment is to bring those assumptions into the light and to make them visible so you can lead with greater clarity and intentionality. You'll also look at how your resource needs align with your mission. For instance, are you planning a champagne vision or a grape juice budget? What is your is it high class or just moderate budget thrifty? What is it? Are you underfunding something that could have a far greater reach? You'll tie all of that back to the stakeholders, those affected by your project, who's contributing, who's benefiting, and what does success mean for them. So, yeah, I do want to clarify. So I've never even tasted champagne in my life. I don't drink. So just throwing that out there as well. So the second part of the assignment this week's is initial framework identification. So this is where you step back and look at your project through a conceptual or theoretical lens, especially as it relates to financial strategy or stewardship. So you're asked to select 2 to 3 frameworks that can inform how you think about resource allocation, impact, and leadership decision making. And so let's talk through a couple examples you can consider. There's stewardship theory, which is a great fit for nonprofit ministry leaders. It emphasizes that you're managing resources on behalf of others or God, not just for personal or organizational gain. There's transformational leadership that focuses on inspiring and aligning people to a greater vision. It can help explain how you're motivating stakeholders to invest time, energy, or funds. There are kingdom business frameworks. These are great for for those blending marketplace and ministry, looking at profitability through a lens with a redemptive impact and focus and mission. There's also impact investing models. If your project interacts with donors, social investors, or partners seeking return on impact, that would help frame your strategic choices. So, in this assignment, you're not writing a full literature review, but you're starting to link theory with practice and what frameworks might help guide your planning and justify your financial logic. You'll also be pulling from the Ask by Laura Fredericks, particularly in chapters 1 and 2. Think about how she introduces the importance of knowing your purpose before making a request. How important is it to know why you're there? Um, Whether you're asking for support, alignment, or faith in your vision. Um, Simon Sinek also presents a really good video of this as well, and so that's also attached in your in your content, and so that's a really good way to remember the why of what you're selling, how important that is. So part three as is faith integration. So with every part of this course, you're going to be encouraged to integrate scripture, a personal calling, or redemptive vision of some kind into your work. In Luke 14:28, it says, suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost? I mean, it is so important to know the cost of what you're trying to do. I've been part of successful businesses. I've been part of businesses that were not uh, as successful, but that's part of the learning process, and you will go through highs and lows anytime you start any kind of entrepreneurial effort. So this is what you're doing this week is sitting down to estimate not just the dollar amount, but the full weight of what's needed in order to steward your project well. So whether you're building something new or strengthening something old, uh, those reflections when you're going through the project process are going to matter. So what you're turning in this week, assignment one, is a narrative explaining your ILIDPs, financial assumptions, resource needs, stakeholder implications. Needs to have APA format and with at least 3 sources. Those can include the Ask, academic journals, and professional articles, and scripture. Assignment two is a 1 to 2 page summary of 2 to 3 frameworks that could end up shaping your thinking. Again, use APA format and support it with at least 3 scholarly resources. Discussion board post. Here you're going to reflect on the role of vision, calling, and courage when considering financial needs and leadership. Respond to at least one classmate by the end of the week. Sort of in capping it off. So week one is foundational, but it's not just theoretical. Uh, these early insights will help shape the rest of your financial strategy in this course. So it's an important week. Think deeply on it, write with clarity, and above everything, lead this organization with purpose. So I look forward to reading your insights, and I'll look at your discussion board and comment on that as well. Thanks again, and welcome to week one of BU 720. God bless.